Hi everyone, welcome to the Dataholics YouTube channel, and this video also is in continuation of our DSAs using Python Cine. And in this video we are going to discuss a problem statement on LeetCode which is known as rotate list, and the problem number is 61. So basically they have given a head of the linked list, singly linked list, and we have to rotate the list to the right by k places, right? Example, you see, like initially the linked list was something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when we have to rotate it by 1, like that is k is equal to 1. So what we did is, like, we have taken the last from, because we have to rotate it from k is equal to 1 from the right. So 5 will come here, and then rest everything will be same: 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, when k is equal to 2, so 2 elements from the left, from the right will come to the left. That is 4 and 5. So 4, 5, then 1, 2, 3. Correct? This is what we have to do. Similarly, when k is equal to 3, just understand. Now you must be able to guess. 3 elements from the right will come to the left. 3, 4, 5, then 1 and 2. Similarly, when k is equal to 6, understand guys, k is equal to 6. Actually, let's take 4 first. So 4 elements from the left will come to the right. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. I hope you understand. Similarly, when k is equal to 5, 5 elements from the right will come to the left. Actually, the linked list will be same. I hope you understand. So when the length of the linked list is equal to the k, that means the L is equal to k. L is length of the linked list, 5 elements. K is the number of rotation from the right. It is also same. When L is equal to k, effectively there is no rotation. In a very similar manner, I hope you are understanding now, when k is equal to 6, or k is equal to 8, or k is greater than L, in any case when k is greater than L, effectively when we do 6 rotation, 5 will give the same linked list. So effectively this is equal to k is equal to 1. In a similar manner, k is equal to 8, 5 rotations out of 8 will give us the same linked list, and only 3 rotation will be effectively working. So k is equal to 3. So the result of k is equal to 8 and k is equal to 3 will be same. Similarly, k is equal to 13. Example, 5 rotation will give the same linked list, another 5 rotation will give the same linked list. So effectively 10 rotations are same. Only 3 rotations are left. Right? So this is how rotation works. I hope now we are able to understand how rotation is working. Right? So understand, when k was 1, we took the last element and bring it to the front. Second last element, the next was 5. Now the next is none. This is the first operation which we have to do. Second operation, we have to make this last element, the next as none. Initially it was none. We have to connect it to the head. Right? This is what we have to do. I'll just give you one more example right here. Let me just quickly erase this all. And I'll give you the code walkthrough also, and then we will do the dry run so that we do not forget anything. We understand the whole concept, intuition behind it very carefully. So see, when k is equal to 2, for example, so 3 and 4 and 5 will from the right will come to the beginning. So 4 will become the head node. 5, which is currently the next as none, the next would be head. 5 will be connected to 1. So 1, 2, 3. Then third most important thing, the next of 3 is 4. We have to make it a none. So there are 3 steps which we have to do. We have to make 4 as head. We have to connect the next of 5 with head 1. And we have to make 3 the last node. That is, the next of 3 would be none. So these are the 3 operations which we have to do right now. Correct? So see, let's say originally the linked list is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So there should be one pointer at 5 so that let's say L is the pointer. So with that we can say L dot next is equal to head. There should be one pointer at the beginning, that is head. And there should be one pointer at 3, because we have to rotate it from 4. K is equal to 2. right? So there should be another pointer at 3, let's say current or any other pointer. We have to make current dot next is equal to none. These are the 3 steps which we have to do. I hope now you are able to understand. In a very similar manner, guys, see, please see. Let's say the linked list is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's say we have to do the rotation by k is equal to 3. Again, the same 3 steps would be applied. So see, this would be, the resultant should look something like this. 3, 4, 5, then 1, and then 2. So see, k is equal to 3. So we will come till 2. Let's say current. So current dot next here also should be none. First thing. See, current should 2 should be the last node. Then 5 should be connected. 5 should be connected to the head node. 5 should point to the head node. And the last important thing would be to the next is none. 5 is connected to the head node, and the third would be 3 should be designated as the head node. That the linked list is starting from 3. These are the 3 things. So any rotation from last k is equal to 2, 1, 3, 4, 10, 20, 15, 5, 7, 8, 9, whatever. These are the 3 steps which we have to follow, right? So there should be one pointer at L at this last node. There should be one pointer at 2, right? So see, how do we reach 2? If you understand here, L is equal to 5 and K is equal to 3. So we have to move current from, let's say initially the current was this. So we have to move current only one time. How do we do that? L minus K minus 1. In the previous case also you see, L is equal to 5, K is equal to 2. And we have to come to 3, right? So current is equal, initially was at 1, current is 1 jump, 2 jump. So how do we make 2 jump? L minus K minus 1. 5 minus 2, 3 minus 1, 2. So that is the loop. This many times the loop will work. L minus K minus 1. I hope you are able to understand the bits and pieces of this code. Now let me give you the walkthrough of the code very carefully. See, define rotate logic, head. Head is given and K is given. Because head will represent the linked list, K is the number of nodes. Okay. Initially our linked list is something like this. I'll run this code again. You see 5, 23, 23, 34, 36, 36, 36, 68 and 90. This is our linked list which is currently having 9 elements. How you can already create a linked list, we can create a class node and then we can connect all these nodes and then head is equal to it, traverse it and print it. Correct? Let's see the logic. Rotate right. P is equal to head. So I am starting a pointer from head. I am starting a pointer from head node. I'll just give you a walkthrough here as well. Dry run actually. 1, 2, 3. Then let's say 4 and then let's say 5. So see, P is this. I'll just change the color. P is this. Okay. Then if head equal to none or head is not next is equal to none, that means empty linked list or only one element. Because see, an empty linked list in an empty linked list, head is none. Or in a linked list which is having only one element, its next would be none. So head dot next, if head is equal to none, or head dot next is equal to none. That means linked list is either empty or only one element. So that would be the same after rotation as well. So return head as it is. No problem. Then I'm taking L is equal to 0. L is equal to 0 to calculate the length of the linked list. I'll just mark it. To calculate the length of the linked list. Oh, don't focus on the spelling. It is just like, it's okay. Linked. Okay, right? While P dot next is not equal to none, P is equal to P dot next and L is equal to L plus 1. So see, while P dot next, so P is initially at this position, then P comes here, then P comes here, P dot next is not none, P comes here, P dot next is not equal to none, P comes at 5, right? So, but at this time, P dot next is none, right? I'm at this point. So how many iterations have been done? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 iterations have been done. So after this loop, P will become, after this iteration, L will become 4. L will become 4 because there are 4 jumps and P will be pointing to the last node. P, this is what we wanted. I told you, we need one pointer at the last node. We need one pointer at the last node. So P comes to the last node, and we have also calculated L. But right now you see L is 4 after 4 iteration, but the number of elements are 5. So we have to do it. L is equal to L plus 1. Right? L is equal to L plus 1. I hope now this you have understood. By this we have done two things. We have calculated the L, the length of the linked list. Second, we have taken a pointer to the last node of the linked list. This is what we have done so far. I hope you are able to understand. Correct? So we have a pointer P at the last node, and we have L is equal to 4. This is what we have done so far. Then K is equal to K percentage L. This is what I have told you. As well, like when K is equal to 8, it is effectively, let's say when K is equal to 8, it is effectively K is equal to 3. Why? Because first 5 rotations will give the same linked list, and then another 3 rotation will give you the effective change. So this is nothing but K is equal to K mod L, the remainder. Right? So if K equal to 0, that means no rotation has to be done. So directly return head. Else, start a current pointer from the first node head for I in range L minus K minus 1. This loop will take us from head. Let's say head current starts from here 1. So this loop will take, let's say K is equal to 3 this time. Correct? So this loop will take us to this node 2. So see, L minus K minus 1, that is 5 minus 3 minus 1, that is 1. So only one jump would be there. So current will come from 1 to 2. See, current is equal to current dot next. So we are just iterating current to the next node. And as seen earlier also, let's say K is equal to 2. So L minus K minus 1, L minus K minus 1, 5 minus 2 minus 1, that is 2. 5 minus 2, 3, minus 1, 2, right? 2. So it will jump 2 times, 1, 2. So current will point to 3 when K is equal to 2. Current will point to 2 when K is equal to 3. I hope you are able to understand this much. Correct? So now I told you, we need one pointer at the last of the linked list. We need one pointer before rotation, right? Before the rotating element. Now, current dot next should be none. Now, I'll just give you a quick walkthrough again. What we have done so far. 1. This was our linked list, guys. 3, 4, and 5. By now, we have calculated L is equal to 5. Our pointer P is pointing to 5. And let's say K was initially 2. So our current is pointing at 3. Right? This is exactly what we need to do as we discussed. Now what we have to do is, we have to make current dot next is equal to none. Understand? Current dot next is equal to none. So what will happen? 1, 2, 3, and after 3 it is none. Before that, what we have to do is, we have to bring 4 forward. That is, 5 dot next should be head. So see, P dot next is equal to head. What is P? 5. So P dot next is equal to head. What is head? Head, of course, is our first node, because we never changed it. So P dot next is equal to head. Head is equal to current dot next. Head is equal to current dot next. So current is 3. Current dot next is equal to 4. So we have to make 4 as head now. So now head will be removed from here, and head will point to 4. So 4 will come in front, 5. And now this is our head. Right? And lastly, current dot next is equal to none. That is which we have already written. So these are the 3 things which we have to do. P dot next is equal to head. Head is equal to current dot next. Okay, I'll just write the logic again. P dot next is equal to head. Head is equal to current dot next. And current dot next is equal to none. These were the 3 steps which I told you initially we have to do. If you are able to understand this much code, that's well and good. But if you have any doubt, I would suggest you watch this video one more time. Trust me, I have a complete belief and faith. If you watch this one more time, you will be able to understand everything. Because I started this way only. कि इसको rotate करने के लिए what we have to do? We have to take a pointer to the last of the linked list. We have to take a pointer at 3 as well. And we have to make the next of 3 as none. We have to make 4 as head. And we have to make 5 ka next as head. These are the 3 steps. I started from this only. And this is exactly what we are doing here. And then by this line, p.next is equal to head. This connection will be made, right? So this is the rotated linked list, right? So if you see after this, return head, print linked list. I've created the function above and rotate right. This is the function call, and it will return the head. And I'm calling this k is equal to 3. So k is equal to 3 means 36, 68, and 90 will come on the front. You see, 36, 68, and 90. After that, everything is same. 5, 23, 23, 34, 36, 36. See, 5, 23, 23, 34, 36, 36. This is exactly what we wanted. Like this, right? So the code was actually simple. The intuition was, I think, okay, understood. And dry run we have already done. So please focus on the logic building, guys. Please focus on the logic building. Because nowadays, coding is not tough. I always believe one thing, coding is not tough. Programming is tough. Logic building, thinking. That intuition, when you read a problem statement and the intuition you get, how do you solve it, is the main logic, is your USP, right? So please focus on this. Watch this video once more if you have not understood very clearly. I'm very confident that you will be able to understand it. And if you like this video, if you are able to understand this concept, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, The Dataholics, and share this video with your friends, right? That's all for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.